Hello, welcome to the third episode of the Unfunny podcast. Is this what the fuck? Is this the third episode? Jesus Christ, this is just so disorganized. Anyways, yes, it is. Welcome to the third episode of the Unfunny podcast, hosted by the Vets Man. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope you're doing good. I know some of you guys, the university students. I know you guys are back on. Well, I can't say back on campus. You're doing this, you're UNISA students right now, all of you. Yeah, you were saying all this shit about UNISA, but UNISA was ahead of us. Oh, it was ahead of every South African institution. They did this shit online and, yeah, distance learning, all that bullshit. So, yeah, you guys owe UNISA an apology. So I know you guys are back, and everyone else, I don't know, I hope you guys have been, I don't know, being productive and all that shit. So yeah, that's good. I've been trying to be productive. I've been reading a few books, and I learned a few expressions, which I suppose I was supposed to know if I did home language English. But I mean, who are we kidding? If we know, if someone tells you which books they read in high school, you just know that, oh, okay, they went to a shitty school or they went to a good school, you know. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Basically, I'm trying to say I never did Shakespeare in high school. So you can figure out what kind of school I went to. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about some expressions that I learned and some new things that I've been learning because I've been trying to be productive, man. Uh, yeah, and because everyone, they always brag, especially people that read books. It's like they just can't wait to tell everybody that, oh, I've been reading this. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, yeah, this expression that I learned. It says it's like a bat out of hell. I knew batshit crazy, but I never knew like a bat out of hell. So I mean, basically, I mean, of course, it just explain. You know how crazy bats are, so they just always doing dumb shit and just going crazy. So you can imagine if it comes from hell. And when I heard that, I was thinking, oh, really? There's an expression like that? Well, I mean, coronavirus put a new meaning to that expression, like a bat out of hell, because I mean, we know what the fuck did the coronavirus bats do to 2020. The last thing we need to know, you know, yeah, the last thing bats need to do in 2020 is to come from hell right now. But, anyways, another expression I learned was Dutch courage, which is just weird because why can't they just say courage? Why does it have to be Dutch? Anyways, basically that means foolish courage or confidence that you get from drinking alcohol. And I was thinking, oh, okay. Does the fucking, what's the word, courage juice, does it saying alcohol is courage juice, does it come from Dutch courage? Which is pretty weird. But anyways, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's because I mean, I guess when the term was coined, guys just didn't have the courage. So, they just drank a couple of black labels and they were like, yeah, beating themselves in the chest. And they were like, I'm doing it tonight, man. I'm going to approach her. I'm going to ask her out on a date. I'm going to ask for the number. So thanks to alcohol for helping men and women, get laid for the past, I don't know how many hundreds of years, man. Yeah, big ups to alcohol, giving people Dutch courage over there. So, yeah, I felt smart for a couple of minutes when I learned that. I was like, oh shit, okay, I can say Dutch courage now. Anyways, yeah. But when I learned about that shit of Dutch courage, I was thinking, oh shit, can you imagine if in 2010, for all you people that know that there was a World Cup in 2010 that was hosted in South Africa, I was thinking, can you fucking imagine how these fucking racist newspapers, how the hell they were going to be if the Netherlands won the final against Spain in 2010? I mean, Jesus Christ. But I was just laughing to myself, thinking, oh, the headlines will be like, oh, after 350 years, the Dutch returned to conquer South Africa again. They will be like, oh, God, oh, yeah, Dutch courage still persists in the southernmost part of Africa and all that bullshit, making references to colonization and the Dutch discovering, because all these guys, they discovered all these countries. Get the fuck out of here. But anyways, yeah. I was just thinking about all these things, you know. But anyways, another expression that came to mind when I was learning all these damn things, it was the one called beating a dead horse. I mean, I was thinking, how cruel do you have to be to fucking beat a dead horse? I mean, if you can see that it's dead and you keep beating it, then what the fuck did the horse do to you? I don't know, man. I would like to. Does anyone know the origin of that expression? Because I mean, come on, man. What the fuck did the horse do to you? Did it? I don't know. Did you fall off that horse? Did it? I don't know. Kick you in the nuts or something, such that you beat it up, you killed it, and you continued to beat it. I don't know, man. But anyways, I, it's just bad. Anyways, forget about that. Forget about these damn expressions. I guess I was supposed to know all of these things, I don't know, 10 years ago. So, anyways, it would be great to know what the fuck some of these things. Well, yeah, where the hell do they come from? What do they mean? But, anyways, that's what the internet was made for, right? I'm sure you guys are rolling your eyes right now. But hey, it's not my fault. You're the ones listening to this damn podcast, and you know what this is all about. Uh, anyways, by the way, what the hell has been happening lately? I know people were shocked that there's racism in South African sports, and I was just sitting there like, really, really, are you shocked in real life, or you're shocked because it's trending on social media that people are shocked? Get the fuck out of here, man! Like, really, has anyone in this damn country never played sports or watched sports on fucking TV or on YouTube? How can you be shocked that there's racism in sports in this damn country? Where the fuck have you been? I can't even wrap my head around that. Like, seriously, it's like, have you never maybe watched a sports clip on YouTube? Have you never looked at the comments? Have you never seen fans of these damn sports to figure out that, oh shit, oh these people, oh yeah, the people that are, running these sports and owning these teams and blah blah blah, whatever. Can't you just see that these fucking people are racist? Like, have you never read comments on YouTube? Or I don't know, man. Watch sports, or listen to some of the commentators to figure out. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe people just watch that movie. What is that movie? Invictus, the Morgan Freeman movie, when Nelson Mandela single-handedly solved racism in sports. Maybe they watched that movie and they were like, "Oh, okay, okay." Nelson Mandela had racism in sports pretty much taken care of. So, and oh my God, when Makantini is saying this, oh, I am shocked that this is happening in the. Get the hell out of here, man. Ah, you know. People, yeah, you were the same people that were saying some people won't really celebrate rugby, or they don't appreciate, even though our rugby is excellent at a world scale, but they don't really want to fully appreciate it because they understand that there are still systemic racism issues, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. And everyone was, oh no, you guys are bitter. You just don't want to celebrate that we won the World Cup and all that. But anyways, so yeah, that's what was happening. For some reason, people were shocked that there's racism in sports in this country. It's like, oh yeah, the racism, like, it exists in other parts of, it exists in some parts of the country, in some, aspects of our nation. But I mean, definitely not in sports. That's not possible. Racism can't be there. You know, I couldn't understand that. And you know what? The same week, actually, I was fucking watching Formula One, right? So they, on their YouTube channel, they posted this other post. So they were showing someone with the most wins, I think, in Formula One history, or someone with the most pole positions. So basically, pole position, for those people that don't really watch Formula One, it's like, if you, in the qualifying stage, if you always, people that qualified for position one the most, in the grid. So anyways, long story short, of course, the guy who's currently dominating Formula One right now, who is breaking almost every fucking record on Formula One right now, is the black guy from England, Lewis Hamilton, right? So in the post, they have Lewis Hamilton as the guy who was, I don't know, most what, I can't remember, most wins, most pole positions, whatever. And after him, of course, it's all of these Formula One legends, Michael Schumacher, Fisichella, Barrichello, all of these guys from like back in the days, right? Guys that really defined the sport, legends. But of course, Lewis Hamilton broke their records. Ah, Jesus Christ! If you guys saw the comments, jeez, these fucking people, these people are just so bitter, man. They were not congratulating the guy. They were making excuses. Oh no, Michael Schumacher, he raced fewer races in his career than this guy. Oh no, this other guy's career was shorter. This guy, blah blah blah. Oh, this guy raced, when they were not allowed to race when it was raining. And get the hell out of here, man. These people just don't want to appreciate that this guy he's currently defining the era of Formula One right now. He's doing really well, and he's breaking records and all that. Oh, my favorites, yeah, the all-time great excuses. One guy said, "Oh no, uh, Lewis Hamilton is dominating Formula One right now because he's driving a Mercedes." The other one was like, "Oh no, it's because he's driving a fast car." If he was driving a Williams, right? What's the other cars in there? A Williams or a Renault, or if he was driving for, I don't know. I guess they can't say Red Bull because Red Bull is doing well. So, but they were just making all of these excuses, and I'm thinking, uh, are these people commenting here? Do they not know anything about Formula One? Don't these fucking idiots know that Lewis Hamilton has a teammate? That fucking guy, the European guy, Valtteri Bottas, that guy, I don't know which country he's from, Germany or some shit like that. He drives the same car as Lewis Hamilton. He drives a Mercedes. Each team in Formula One has two drivers. So how is it possible that Lewis Hamilton is only winning because he has a fast car? But what about his fucking teammate who drives the same car, who is managed by the same team? So yeah, how is that guy not breaking each and every record just like Lewis Hamilton if he is not as smart and talented, and he's just winning because of his car? Anyways, but you know what? Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm just like, how is it possible that you can just be shocked, especially if you look at the historically and predominantly white sports, right? So if now, can't you see that, of course, there's a pushback that now there are these people that are coming into our sports, right? And then, of course, they're excelling in it. Anyways, you know. But I was just laughing at all this because I mean sometimes the racism is just so bad. It's just it's just funny sometimes. It's like saying, "Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo or Leonardo or Lionel Messi. Oh no, they are not good footballers." It's because they're only wearing Nike boots. He's not. Yeah, he's a top goal scorer because he's wearing Nike boots. He doesn't know how to play soccer. Really, come on, man. It's like, oh, Muhammad Ali was not a great boxer. He only won those fights because he was wearing gloves from Everlast when he was boxing. So, uh, it's bullshit. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. But anyways, people were shocked that there's racism in sports for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, And the other thing that cracked me up, and it actually worried me. I reached out to my to some of the conspiracy theorists that I know. It's that lady, the hydroxychloroquine black lady, the black doctor, who was just on the news talking about demon sperm and alien DNA. Does anybody know what that lady was talking about? I don't know, man. Lady was talking about, there's a cure for coronavirus, but they don't want us to know. Yeah, man, what the fuck was that lady? Maybe that lady was onto something, right? But I mean, nobody wants to deal with that lady. Twitter, Facebook, fucking removing her posts saying it's misleading and all that. well, except except for Trump. But anyways, yeah, I think, you know what? Can all the conspiracy theorists that are listening right now, can you guys provide some clarity on this issue? Has that been the conversation in the conspiracy theory community? Is there a cure already? Is whatever a vaccine? Yeah, can you guys tell us? Or maybe you guys, you don't want to entertain this lady. You know, are you all conspiracy theorists out there thinking? I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist, but there's no self-respecting conspiracy theorist that can believe what this black lady was saying. Right? It's like I'm a conspiracy theorist, but demon sperm, alien DNA, hydroxychloroquine to cure coronavirus. That's where I draw the line, or something. I don't know. Can people from that community tell us? Is the government hiding something? Do we have a cure? You know, or a vaccine or whatever that's happening out there? I don't know, man. Yeah. But yeah, the way the way some people were just canceling that lady, it's like I'm a conspiracy theorist, but whatever that lady was saying is just beneath me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, or maybe were you guys dismissing that lady because she's black? Is there racial discrimination in the conspiracy theory world? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, fellow conspiracy theorists, yeah, you guys know about this stuff. I mean, I know there are racist conspiracy theorists, but racial discrimination within the conspiracy theory community, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You know. But yeah. Anyways, I know something that people haven't been talking about enough. I know people have been talking about, but they haven't been talking about it enough. You know what that is? It's people selling Herbalife. Jeez, is everybody on Facebook and in our WhatsApp contacts selling Herbalife right now? Oh, Jesus Christ. Am I the only one who's not selling Herbalife in 2020? Jeez. Jesus Christ. Hashtag ask me how, gains, weight loss, body goals. Jeez. And I don't know, man. It's like there's been an exponential growth of people selling Herbalife in 2020. Can someone come up with a graph or stats? Can Stats SA or someone, provide us with like the numbers of people selling Herbalife and all of that shit? Jeez. And someone actually said something that made me think on my Facebook, because he was saying the Herbalife people are hypocritical because they want us to buy their products. They guilt trip us into saying, oh, we're not buying their products, we're not supporting their business. But at the same time, they are the same people that don't want to support other people's businesses on their social media platforms. If someone is a rapper, someone is, making videos, or someone is an artist, whatever that people are doing, they're selling clothes. This guy will say, well, the Herbalife people I have on my social media, they never want to support any of these things, but they guilt us into buying their products. So this guy was just saying, are these Herbalife people thinking that their hustle is more important than other people's hustles? I thought that was a good question, But anyways, someone should, give us the stats, come up with a graph and tell us, about how many fucking people have started selling Herbalife, man. It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable, you know. You know what I think though? I think racists. I think racists should actually come up with that graph and those stats, because racists they give out the best stats for everything. Like, 'cause really, if you've noticed, they do. It's like for every excellent achievement that black people have ever done in history, racists always have a statistic to argue against that. It's like right now. I mean, people talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, that there's police brutality. Black people are being killed by the police and all of that. And then racists are like, well, if you look on statistics on black crime, they suggest that black lives don't matter to black people. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's like, and I always wonder because when it comes to like every good thing that black people are doing, there's always statistics for how bad that they're doing at something else. I don't know where they get them. I don't know if maybe there's like a statsforracists.com where you can just download. There's like topics there. Oh, Wits has a black vice chancellor. This means a lot, for black academics, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you just go to the website and you just click it, academics. And then it's like, oh, well, it's really not a good thing because if you look at the track record of black academics that have been doing so bad at this thing, anyways, yeah, But hey, man, you know what? The racists, man, they put in the work. They put in the work. They I don't know, man. They do their homework. Whatever websites that they have to get all of these things, I don't get it. It's like it's not even like a website, even on YouTube, man. It's like there's always a YouTube comment about something. There's always a Facebook post or a white savior movie or a scientific article in quotes or a book or a song, that will just always justify the racism and the discrimination and everything else and discrediting all of these things. So, anyways, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, but hey, racists they have the funniest stats ever. I would like to see their take, in their study or description of the numbers when it comes to people selling Herbalife right now in 2020. I think it would be the funniest thing ever, you know. And they would probably do it. They would probably do it because racists are not lazy. That's why I respect them. They put a lot of effort, you know. And I think it's because I think they put in so much effort because all of that stuff. I don't really think it comes from hate. It comes from them wanting to perpetuate the inequalities, And of course, it's all about power, also, And they're also arrogant, which is another funny thing. But you know what? If you would ask me who's the most arrogant human being in the world, you know what I would say? I think the most arrogant person in the world is a girl who did high school in the Oprah school for girls and then went to Wits for university. Top that. Like seriously. I have never had an experience of people arrogant as people that went to that fucking high school that Oprah fucking opened in this damn country. I don't even understand. In fact, why am I even thinking about that? I don't know. I think I just recently saw on my Facebook a classmate I had who went to that school and who also went to Wits. It's like if you combine people that went to that school and Wits, it doesn't get any more arrogant than that. I don't even understand why the fuck are people that went to that damn school so arrogant? Like, really? I don't know. Maybe it's some speeches that Oprah gave to those people, It's like, you guys are the best people in the world. Okay, that was a bad Oprah impression, but anyways, I don't know. It's like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object if you combine those two things. But, I think they're really arrogant. When are they opening alcohol? if I can address, I don't know. Yeah, if I can address, the thirst in the room. Yes. If I can address the thirst in the room, when are these people are gonna open fucking alcohol? Come on, man. Do these motherfuckers know how important like the important contribution of alcohol, of the alcohol industry in this damn country? Come on, man. You know what? But on a serious note, we have to address the fact that these people have been preaching this damn thing as if, oh, it's about saving lives and all that. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But, which lives are you really talking about? Because it's if it's okay to steal, COVID relief funds, if it's okay to keep food parcels uh, in your house until they get rotten before people in rural areas can get them, if it's okay for these people to die of hunger and unemployment and all of these things, like exactly, and then oh no, but we can do that is fine, but I mean we cannot allow people to drink because we have to save lives. I don't understand it. But what? I think it's because we have a twisted morality in this country. Yeah, and of course, like the other day I was reading an article, a couple of articles throughout lockdown, newspaper articles. This other one was talking about, how this pandemic will affect the sex work industry. Oh, geez, the comments on the article and on YouTube, geez, things people were saying about the people that are in the sex work industry. Jeez, man. The insults that they were saying, oh, these people are hoes, and oh, they will go to hell. God should punish them. How dare you sell sex for money and blah 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 and blah blah blah. You know, couple of days later, I'm reading articles about how the police will be given the right to random stop and search people in public during lockdown. You know, articles about police brutality and how people have been killed and victimized and done all sorts of things in the name of enforcing these regulations and the abuse of power by the police and blah blah blah. You know, and the people were just like, yeah, people deserve it. You know, they deserve to be treated this way because they don't want to listen. They don't want to comply. You know, and I was just like, oh, okay. So we are not allowed to address the violation of human rights, police brutality, the abuse of power. It's like, yes, it's fine for police, to kill people that are, I don't know, maybe protesting for their constitutional rights. It's okay. Yeah, they can kill people that are, protesting for their wages. They can kill mine workers and all of that. But I mean, selling sex for money, that's where the country draws the line. We can't do that. I just couldn't understand that. I really couldn't understand how. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'm just too dumb. I think I am. I don't know. Or maybe, oh yeah, it's because maybe they're working for the state. So yeah, they can just basically operate with impunity. But I mean, besides that, yeah, that's acceptable if, they do certain things. But, the sex work industry is where the country, yeah, we can't go there. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's I don't know. I don't know. But also the other thing that was kind of pissing me off is how they're using this alcohol ban as if, oh yeah, this is the solution to all the problems that we have as a damn country. If we solve, if we shut down the alcohol industry, the country's great. We have fixed alcohol abuse. We have fixed crime in South Africa. We have fixed gender-based violence. Yeah, because the root cause of all of these things is alcohol in this country. If we close that, everything is get the fuck out of here, man. Like, if you really do you really believe that? Like, seriously, the biggest problem that I think we have is that, well, these people don't want to focus on the why. Why do we have an alcohol abuse problem as a country? Why the fuck? Yeah, what's wrong with our consumer behavior? Why do we have a binge drinking problem as a country? They don't want to address that because they know if they want to think about that, it's because, well, people are depressed, people are unemployed, right? People went to school, they have degrees, they're educated, but they still can't get jobs, right? Like, there's like all sorts of things. People that run small businesses don't really get support. People don't get jobs because of nepotism, because of corruption, all of these things. There's like a whole lot of issues that are just driving people to substance abuse. Besides, of course, people that are alcoholics or people that have alcohol problems with alcohol and drug use. But of course, they don't want to address that. They don't. They're just going to say, oh yeah, everyone that is everyone that has a problem with stopping alcohol, it's because they're drunkards. They just want to drink. It's because they want to beat up their wives. They want to drink and then rape and do all of these things. But if we stop alcohol, it means we solved every problem that we have as a country. I mean, fuck that, man. And besides, also, they're not having a conversation. That every, you know what, they can do whatever, but also we can not have a conversation about the alcohol industry. I mean, it employs thousands and thousands of people. People that have bottle stores, businesses, people that are driving trucks for deliveries, all of those things, people that are cashiers in these stores. And the amount that, the GDP amount also that the industry contributes into our economy. So, hey, it's just funny that, oh no, we can just dismiss the alcohol industry and reduce it into an industry of people that they're just drunkards. They just want to stab people and do stupid things. Really, I don't understand that. I don't understand it. But you know what? Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe yeah. If we don't have alcohol, all of our problems will be solved. As if people are not drinking alcohol right now, selling alcohol. You know, I don't know. It's just weird. And also, if it's also a health issue, right? What about the people that are brewing alcohol in their own homes? These people never went to fucking what's that shit? Chemical engineering school or whatever you have to learn to know how to fucking brew alcohol, right? That's why if you're watching Cutting Edge, you see people's skins peeling off because someone who is brewing vodka or I don't know what the fuck they're making beer in their own home. Someone that puts hydrochloric acid in there, you know. Yeah, right. Someone puts fucking 5 liters of sanitizer inside. Uh, yeah, fucking yeah, inside the mqombothi and they mix pineapple in there. And what the fuck do you think the chemistry of these fucking home brewed things? Yeah, don't you think that shit is gonna affect people's health also? And also, there's just a lot of things that the alcohol ban conversation. I don't know, man. But anyways, has this? Yeah, this is this. In fact, fuck alcohol. Fuck everything. I miss drinking Black Label right now. That's why I'm just so incoherent. You know, if I could just have a Black Label, I think I would be fine. anyways, anyways, let me calm down with my rant. I know you guys just sitting there thinking, geez, why is he so passionate about the alcohol ban conversation? Screw you. Yeah, you guys want to have a drink now and again, right? Glass of wine, maybe. Cider. Yeah, I'm not the only one. It sucks. Or maybe you guys, yeah, you have places in the black market, right? Um, but anyways, go ahead, go to your Black Label opinion chart or table and judge me, right? I know there's like a whole lot of perceptions about Black Label. Black Label is like weed when I think about it. It's because there's just like contradictory statements of how what people think of Black Label. For some people, it's like, oh, geez, oh, I can't date a guy who drinks Black Label. How dare he? Black Label is for like poor people who can afford, guys who don't have class. People from rural areas or kokasi. It's for boys and all of that. But on the other hand, you have people that respect Black Label as an Academy Award. What the fuck am I saying? As an international award winning beer, right? As a quality beer. You know, people from some of these, yeah, people from these areas, they're like, oh yeah, if you drink Black Label, it's like cool guys drink Black Label. Some people think, oh, hot girls, they like Black Label, all of that stuff. So it's just bullshit, man. Yeah. And the other interesting thing about Black Label is that people from outside South Africa, they fucking love Black Label, especially people from Europe and the US, because when they come here, the only thing they want to fucking drink is Black Label. So what about them? Are they stupid? Are they dumb? Are they broke? Right? I don't know, man. I knew a French exchange student at some point in my undergrad at Wits. Jeez, that lady, she could drink Black Label. you know, yeah, I used to go out with her a couple of times. I mean, we were classmates and we were in the same group. Yeah, and I would go out with her a couple of times. I mean, also, it's because I wanted to have myself some French pussy. So yeah, so I wasn't gonna say no if she's saying, yeah, let's go have a couple of drinks and have some Black Label. Um, and oh man, she was a cool lady. She uh, she was learning a few South African languages, some Zulu, some Xhosa there, and some Tswana, all of that shit. So because I would hang out with her and all of that, and when she's talking over the phone, that shit would just sound. It would be so fucking charming if she's speaking French over the phone, also. So I was like, okay, teach me a few words as well. I'm gonna teach you, some South African languages also. So she taught me some things and all of that. And then this other time, at this other fucking club that we were chilling at. So yeah, we were just chatting, and then I say a sentence in French, you know, and then she just looks at me like, "What the fuck did this guy just say?" And then I'm like, "I just said, this and this and this to you in French." You know what she said? She was like, if you didn't tell me that you just spoke French right now, I was never gonna fucking know. So, yeah, that's how bad I was at the fucking language. I never spoke French for the rest of my life after that. You know, yeah, that was just terrible. But anyways, man, she fucking enjoy, and also, yeah, you can imagine. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, we never got to another level in our relationship. We just remained friends and classmates. So, yeah, I should have never tried to speak French to a French to a French lady. So, that's a lesson learned over there. You know, but yeah, man, you know, um, I would kill to read a thesis about the contradictory perceptions of Black Label. Not only Black Label, actually, even weed. Even weed, because you know, people from Jamaica, if you listen to reggae, and and in general, Rastafarians and all of that, a lot of people believe, that weed is this enlightenment and spiritual herb. It has health benefits, it's cool, and all of that. But on the other hand, you have some people saying, oh, geez, this thing is an entry level drug. It's for hooligans, it's for criminals, and people that want to get into drugs and all of that shit. See? So I don't know. Yeah. So if someone can talk about the contradictory perceptions of weed and Black Label, I think that would be cool. In these perceptions, in like in urban areas, in townships, and in rural areas, and all of that. I don't know. That would be a fun thing to do. Or maybe it's already up there, but you know, because yeah, I am the most ignorant person in the world. I just don't know, or I've never read it, and I just think it's not there. you know. Anyways, but yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like you are either drinking very expensive alcohol right now, or you're sober, or you are drinking cheap alcohol. That's another thing, man. Jeez, that's another thing that's gonna make people's skins peel off, right? Fucking cheap alcohol. I know people have Russian bear stories, but cheap alcohol stories, jeez. You know, I can't remember many of them because I was too drunk from the cheap alcohol. So, yeah, I can't share any of them with you guys because yeah. But hey, make sure your skin doesn't peel off if you drink some of these things. Or just wait. Yeah, just wait for them to open for like 5 days. Yeah, and if you're lucky enough to have a couple of rands, yeah, you can stock up, you know. But you'll see, you guys. Yeah, you'll see, man. It's weird, but yeah, it's funny actually. Oh, some people, many people are just like, you know, moving towards the weed side, and it's funny because I had a cousin that I went to see in the Eastern Cape this other time, and he grew up in Joburg, so yeah, we were just there and we were just walking, and we met some dude. This guy, some older guy. He was like, "Are you fucking idiots smelling like weed? Did you smoke weed?" And I was like, "No, man, I didn't smoke weed. I don't fucking smoke weed." And my cousin was like, "Yeah, man, just had a joint, just smoked some weed, you know." That guy, jeez, he got a fucking slap. That slap, I can still feel it right now, you know. He got slapped by this guy because it's in the fucking Eastern Cape. It's in the rural areas. Do you think people from there think weed is cool? Talk about not knowing how to read the room, right? Because in Joburg, of course, people are like, "Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, yeah, it's dope." Whatever the fuck people say, this guy is going there with the same attitude, you know. Yeah, he got this shit slapped out of him. You know. So yeah, that's something to put on your weed and black label thesis right there. You can get yourself beaten up in the Eastern Cape because you smell like weed, but you're cool when you're in Joburg. So, anyways, so yeah, go write that thesis, and yeah, I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to read it. So go write that. You know, while we wait for them to open the alcohol and continue smoking weed. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon in the next episode. Enjoy and be safe.